What's up, everybody? Daniel Weisberg here. Welcome to a brand new episode of This or That. I'm in beautiful Main Street, Annapolis, Maryland. First topic was designed by a man known as Steve Jobs, and it wasn't until 2007 that the first generation would be unveiled. Yes, I am talking about iPhone. This is not the first generation, but it is an iPhone. So, second topic. It was designed by a man known as Andy Rubin. It wasn't until 2008 that the first generation would be unveiled. Yes, I am talking about the Android. This is not the Android. The first one was actually the HTC Dream, the first of its kind that came out. So, I'm here to find out if you prefer iPhones or Androids and how much they know about their phone. You guys ready? Let's do this. So, Emma, do you prefer an iPhone or an Android?
iPhone.
iPhone, why?
I've just had one my whole, ever since I got a phone. It's, my first phone.
Okay. Do you know what year the iPhone came out?
Oh my god. 2000.
Very close. The year was 2007.
Okay.
So, Vicky, do you prefer an iPhone or Android? iPhone, why?
Because it's just the most convenient. I like iPhone.
Okay. Do you know which carrier was the first to carry the iPhone? AT&T, Sprint, or T-Mobile? No, it's not. It was AT&T. It's okay. So, Mercedes, do you prefer an iPhone or Android? Your iPhone, why?
I just think it has a better camera.
Okay. Good answer. Do you know what year the iPhone came out? Take a guess. 2007. So, Mr. Rick, do you prefer iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
iPhone.
Yes, sir.
So, was Steve Jobs the first to own Apple Incorporated?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, but
The first.
actually, I think there was. I think he was not.
He was okay. He
Yeah.
was not. Do you know who it was?
No, I know.
Hartmut Esslinger.
Oh, good. Yes. That's what I thought. Did you say that?
So, Jay, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
iPhone. Okay. Do you know what year the iPhone came out?
I don't know, like 2007?
Great guess. You got it right. All right. Our first correct answer. Good job, buddy.
Nice.
All right. So, Miss Sophie, do you prefer Android or iPhone? iPhone. Why?
I've always had that. The big phone.
The big phone.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Do you know which carrier carried the first iPhone? AT&T. You're close.
Yeah.
So, Drake, do you prefer iPhones or Androids?
For iPhone,
iPhones, why?
because they're similar.
Simpler? Okay, very good. So, do you know who used to own Apple Incorporated?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. There you go. That's the correct answer. So, Christina, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
iPhone, why?
No, I used to have what I call a crap phone.
A crap phone.
And it's not smartphone, and I always wanted an iPhone. I finally got one, and it was the best day of my life. So.
Best day of your life. There you go. All right. So, do you know what year the first iPhone came out?
2007.
Wow.
Ah! Did I get it right? I
High
did
five. Good
not.
job. There you go. She got it right.
There you go.
Okay. So, Lauren, do you prefer iPhones or Androids?
iPhones.
iPhones, why?
Because they're easier to work.
Easier to work. Okay. Great answer. So, which carrier was the first to carry iPhone? AT&T, Sprint, or T-Mobile?
AT&T.
Bada bing, bada boom. 2 guesses in a row. We got them right. All right, high five. Good job. All right, so Meredith, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
Definitely Android.
Why?
I think it's just easier to use, but also, even with chargers, the charger never changes. If you get a new iPhone, you're always searching for that random person that has either a 5 or a 4
There you
or
go.
a
Good
3,
point.
and
Good point.
so it's really easy to use. I like that it just syncs up nicely with Chrome, obviously.
Okay.
And
There you go.
I have an Android brain.
So you know when the first Android phone came out?
I don't.
Came out in 2008.
Oh wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Will. So, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
Definitely Team Android.
Team Android. All right. Why?
I feel like you got a little more flexibility with the software. Also, I like that like everybody can use a micro USB to charge it. You're not like locked in with their Android or with the Apple hardware.
All right. So, do you know who designed the Android?
No, I have no idea.
No idea. Andy Rubin.
Android.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Seth, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
I prefer Android.
Why?
I just think it's more flexible. Like you can do what you want on it better than you can on iPhone.
Okay. Do you know how much the first Android cost?
I don't know, maybe a couple hundred, like 400,
$179.
179. Wow, did not know that.
All right. So, Lisa, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
I prefer Android.
Android. Why?
I like the interface better, and I can figure out how some of the apps work. I can try and code.
Okay. Do you know when the first Android came out?
Now, I'm going to guess. Was that it?
07. Very close. It was 08.
Oh no!
That was when the iPhone came out. Very close. Thank you. So, Frank, do you prefer iPhone or Android? Android, why? Cheaper? Okay.
Say when you say if you have more memory, things like that.
Okay. Do you know how much the first Android cost when it came out?
When I had $35 a month.
You know how much the first one cost when it came out?
The first one?
First one. First iPhone.
Oh, no.
$179. That's how much the first one cost. Mr. Rollman,
Yes.
do you prefer Android or iPhone?
Android. Well, because it's the only one I ever had, and it's a good thing to see. The same one you started with, I suppose, rather than learning something brand new.
Great answer. So, do you know when the first Android came out?
Well, let's see, it was about 20 years ago. 95, 1995.
2008.
That was a bad year, though.
So, Emily, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
I like Androids.
Android's why?
I like being able to swipe instead of type to text.
Okay. Do you know what year the Android came out?
I have no idea.
Yes.
2004.
2008. So, Miss Sydney, do you prefer Android or iPhone?
Android.
Android, why?
Because I understand this phone.
She understands the phone.
Yes, not complicated.
Not complicated. Very good. So, do you know how much the first Android cost when it came out?
$50.
$179.
Oh, dang.
You were close. Close enough. Well, there you guys have it. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of This or That. I have tallied up the votes. It was a lot closer than I thought. The winner is iPhone 9 to 8. Well, I hope you guys have learned a lot today. You know I did. Great trivia questions. Out of 17 people asked, 4 people got it right. It's not bad. Could be better. But yes, we'll tune in next week for our next topics. Have a great day and see you next time.
Of course, the choice is yours. You can go with this or you can go with that.